Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and thank you very much for joining us. I'm your host, FD465.tv, bringing you an update to one of our public portfolios, which is the 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. This is a portfolio we selected 6 blockchains in Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, NEARProtocol, and Avalaunch blockchain. And from those 6, we are selecting projects as we go, and we aim to invest around $2,500 into each of those ecosystems or blockchains across a selection of projects. There is no stipulation on how many projects we should invest in, but there is one key stipulation, that is, in any of the projects we invest in, we should at least invest around $250 per each asset. And then the aim is to see if we can manage this portfolio all the way to $600,000 come the top of the next bull run. Is that feasible? I hope so. And how is the portfolio doing so far? I think it's doing all right. And some of the projects we are selecting, I think they've got the staying power, and we think they will help us achieve our objective of managing a portfolio from around 15K all the way up to 600K. And this week is slightly more exciting because we've added 4 new projects across different blockchains. And if you haven't picked that up yet from the thumbnail, then keep watching. All exciting projects that I do hold in my private portfolio, and some of them we do hold them in the other public portfolio, which is the 2K to 100K portfolio challenge. It's all exciting, guys. And especially with the way prices are swinging from one end to the other during this period, we think it's quite exciting. And now that there is an indication that we are starting a new bull run, it is actually the time to be buying the dips. Are you buying the dips? And again, guys, this is not financial advice. Without further ado, let's start with Ethereum, where we hold positions in VulcanForged and the PYR token, PerpetualProtocol and the PEP token, as well as RMRK.app and the RMRK token. Starting with VulcanForged and the PYR token, the price for the PYR token this week is sitting at $3.17. Portfolio value is sitting at $326.48. Week on week, we are slightly up by 2.4%, and overall, we are still down 10.1%. Again, some of the prices or figures I'm sharing with you may have changed by the time you actually watch this video, or by the time this video is actually processed and posted on YouTube. So take some of these numbers with a pinch of salt. Next up is PerpetualProtocol and the PEP token. The price for the PEP token this week is sitting at 48.2 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $481.52. Week on week, we are slightly up by 1.4%, and overall, we are still up 13.2%. Next up is RMRK.app, and the price for the RBN token this week is sitting at 18.5 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $205.37. Week on week, we are slightly up by 2.3%, and overall, we're still down 22.5%, which makes RMRK.app and the RBN token one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to Cardano blockchain, where we have one of the first additions for this week to our overall portfolio, and especially to the Cardano blockchain. So we do hold positions in AADAFinance and now Cardano. So we've gone for the ADA token itself, the native coin for the Cardano blockchain. And we managed to purchase 1,200 units at a price of 28.62 cents or 29 cents to round it up, at a total cost of $343.44. The price for the ADA token this week is sitting at 27.4 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $328.37. Week on week, we are slightly down by 4.4% since we opened our position, and overall, we are down 4.6%. Next up is AADAFinance and the AIDA token. The price for the AIDA token this week is sitting at $2.65. Portfolio value is sitting at $428.38. Week on week, we are slightly up by 6.7%, and overall, we are still up 145.9%, which makes AADAFinance the best performing position within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. And so our overall portfolio at the moment, the Cardano blockchain, our portfolio for the Cardano blockchain is now sitting at $756.75, and overall, obviously with the addition, it's saying we are up 46.5% from our opening position. Okay, moving on to Polkadot, which is the .sama basket to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge, where we hold positions in Bit.Country Pioneer and the NEAR token, RMRK.app and the RMRK token, as well as Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token. Starting with the Glimmer token, the price for the Glimmer token this week is sitting at 24.8 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $497.62. Week on week, we are slightly down by 12.5%, and overall, we're still down 32.7%, which makes Moonbeam and the Glimmer token one of the worst performing positions within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to RMRK and the RMRK token. The price for the RMRK token this week is sitting at $1.84. Portfolio value is sitting at $381.44. Week on week, we are slightly down by 4.8%, and overall, we are down 20 20.5%, which makes the RMRK.app and the RMRK token one of the worst performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to bit.country Pioneer and the NEAR token. The price for the NEAR token this week is sitting at 17.4 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $139.98. Week on week, we are slightly up by 11.6%, and overall, we are still down 43.3%, which makes bit.country Pioneer and the NEAR token one of the worst performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. Overall, our .summer basket to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge is now sitting at $1,019.04 against an opening cost of $1,444.07, which means we are down 29.4% overall for our .summer basket to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. We move on to the Cosmos ecosystem, where we've added another asset in Osmosis. So we now hold the following assets. You've got Akash network and the AKT token, EVMOS and the EVMOS token, InjectiveProtocol and the ING token, as well as the new entrant Osmosis and the OSMO token. Starting with Akash network and the AKT token, the price for the AKT token this week is sitting at 51.9 cents. Portfolio value is sitting at $302.37. Week on week, we are down a huge 20.1%, but overall, we are still up 115.4%, which makes Akash network and the AKT token one of the best performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to EVMOS and the EVMOS token. The price for the EVMOS token this week is sitting at 9 cents, and portfolio value is sitting at $105.22. Week on week, we are down 10.8%, and overall, we are now down 78.4%, which makes EVMOS and the EVMOS token one of the worst performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. Next up is Injective and the ING token. The price for the ING token this week is sitting at $7.76. Portfolio value is sitting at $775.69. Week on week, we are slightly up by 10.3%, and overall, we are still up 85.7%, which makes InjectiveProtocol and the ING token one of the best performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. We move on to NEARProtocol, where we still hold that single position in NEAR. The price for the NEAR coin this week is sitting at $1.35. Portfolio value is sitting at $76.29. Week on week, we are slightly up by 0.6%, and overall, we are still down by 59.4%, which then makes NEARProtocol and the NEAR coin one of the worst performing positions within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge for this week. Moving on, the final blockchain, which is Avalaunch, where we have two of the latest entrants. So Avalaunch, we now hold position in the AVAX coin, which is the native coin for the Avalaunch ecosystem. The new entrants are Traderjoexyz and the JO token, as well as Avalaunch and the XAVA token. Now these, we have DYO or risk evaluation videos. I'll leave links in the description if you want to see what our DYO or risk evaluation toolkit produced. Please follow those links and see the outcomes for yourself. Now, starting with Avalaunch and the AVAX coin, the price for the AVAX coin this week is sitting at $12.63. Portfolio value is sitting at $306.42. Week on week, we are slightly down by 1.3%, and overall, we are down 13.3%. The next new entrant within the Avalaunch blockchain is Traderjoexyz and the JO token, and Traderjoexyz is a decentralized exchange on the Avalaunch blockchain as well as on Arbitrum, and it is a cross-chain DEX. We acquired 1,197 units of the JO token at an average price of 41 cents. The overall cost was $489.93, and the price for the JO token this week is sitting at 37.8 cents, and the overall position is now sitting at $452.27. That means we are down 7.7% from our opening position, and overall we are down 7.8%. And the final new entrant within Avalaunch is Avalaunch, which is a launchpad, and its token, which is XAVA, XAVA. The price for the XAVA token this week is sitting at 23.6 cents. So we managed to acquire 1,049 units of the XAVA token at an average cost of 23 cents. The price for the XAVA token this week is sitting at 23.6 cents, and portfolio value is now sitting at $247.88. Week on week, which is from our opening position, we're slightly up by 2.1%, and overall, that position is now 1.9% up. So there you have it. That's on Avalaunch. The four additions overall being Avalaunch and the XAVA token, Traderjoexyz and the JO token, Osmosis and the OSMO token, as well as Cardano and the ADA coin. Those are the four new entrants to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. And our overall portfolio now for this week, including the new entrants, is now sitting at $5,547.35, and the week-on-week increase will be misleading because of the new additions. It's saying 63%, but we know it's the new additions, it's not actual gain. Overall, our portfolio is now 4.5% down, or $258.63 down. Now, do you hold any of the coins that are now within our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge? Please let us know in the comment section. What other coins do you think we should be adding? Because we want to add a little bit more and then start topping up some of the projects we already hold, because we don't want to go too far with spreading ourselves too thin if we are not yet in the eyes of some people. I think we still need to add a few more positions, especially NEARProtocol, and maybe one each in Avalaunch as well as Dotsama, and Cardano maybe a couple more, and in Ethereum maybe one more. We'll see where we'll get to. Anyway guys, so that's your update for this week to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's going really well considering what's happening around us. It's going to be a moonshot as and when the proper uptrend returns and Gary Gensler is out of his job. What does everyone think? Let us know in the comment section. Until next time guys, this is FD465.tv with this week's update to our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge. Until next time, bye for now.